Good morning, Letterlanders. My name is Mrs. Knippenberg, and I'm one of the kindergarten teachers in the Stillwater School District. I'm so excited to be here with you today because you have just finished the fast track of Letterland. That means you got a quick little glimpse of the letters A through Z. And now today with me, we're going to dive even deeper into Letterland, and we're going to get to know some more characters a little bit better. But before we do that, I would love it if you would practice some of the sounds you've already learned. So we're going to play a game called Who Is It? And so I'm going to show you a Letterlander. You're going to tell me the Letterlander's name. And then after, I'm going to flip over the card to the other side. And you're going to tell me the sound that the Letterlander makes. So I'll do the first one with you. Who is this? Clever cat. What sound? K. So that's what you're going to do. I'll show you the character, tell me who it is, and then tell me the sound they say. We're going to go a little bit faster because you've had practice. Who is this? Peter Puppy. What sound? P. Who's this? Quarrelsome Queen. What sound? Qu. Who's this? Red Robot. What sound? R. Good job. Who's this? Sammy Snake. What sound? Good job. Who's this? Talking Tess. What sound? T. Who's this? Uppy Umbrella. What sound? Who's this? Vicky Violet. What sound? V. Who's this? Walter Walrus. What sound? W. Who's this? Fix-It Max. What sound? X. Who's this? Yellow Yo-Yo Man. What sound? Y. Last one. Who is this? Zigzag Zebra. What sound? Z. Wow, Letterlanders, you do know a lot of your sounds. Well, today we're going to learn about a new Letterlander, and I'm going to give you some clues about who this is, but I don't want you to say who it is until I ask you, who is it? And then I'll show you a picture of them. Listen carefully because I'm going to give you a couple of clues so you can see if you can work out who it will be. Here we go. This Letterlander has pointy ears and a long tail and is very cute and cuddly. She loves eating cakes and drinking cups of cocoa, and she has a colorful little car. Ready? Who is it? If you said Clever Cat, you are correct. Now let's take a look at Clever Cat. Today we're going to learn about Clever Cat's sound, but to recognize her, we need to see what directions she's facing. Let's look at her eyes. What eyes are Clever Cat's eyes facing? Can you point in that direction? We call that the reading direction. So Clever Cat's shape always points in the reading direction. Now, Clever Cat loves to make her sound in words, but she doesn't meow or purr like regular cats. She whispers her own special sound instead because she is a Letterland cat, and it sounds like this. Let's try saying her name and see if we can hear her sound. We're going to play a game called Stretch It Out. So I need you to put your hands in front of you just like this. We're going to stretch out her name, Clever Cat, really slowly. Clever Cat. Try it again. Clever Cat. Do you hear the k in her name? Now let's do it really quick. Good job. She also has a special action that can help us remember. When she says her name, she strokes her little whiskers, and in her quiet whisper, she says her sound like this. K, k, k. And you can try that too. Now, sometimes we might see Clever Cat's shape like this. And when we see her sound, her shape like this, we don't always see her face because remember, she's hiding behind her shape and she wants to be quiet. So she still says k, even though we don't see her face. Sometimes people call this shape the letter C. We will talk about the letter C and the names of all the letters in Letterland later, but for now, what you need to remember is her sound of k. There's also a special song that can help us remember Clever Cat's sound, and it goes like this. I'm going to sing it to you, and you can always watch this video again and listen to it. It goes like this. Clever Cat says k in words, k in words, k in words. Clever Cat says k in words and cuddles close to me. She also makes another sound, another sound, another sound. She also makes another sound. Just you wait and see. And we'll be learning more about the other sound she makes later. Well, now I want to play a quick game with you. Now remember, Clever Cat makes the sound k. So today we're going to play a game called Which Would Clever Cat Like Best? I'm going to ask you some questions and I want you to think about Clever Cat's sound because that's going to help you know the answer. Does Clever Cat like cookies or pie for dessert? Listen to those cookies or pie. Which one do you think Clever Cat would like best? If you said cookies, you are right. Let's look at the next one. On Clever Cat's birthday cake, do you think she likes jelly beans or candles? If you said candles, you're right because it starts with the same sound as Clever Cat, candles. All right, next one. If Clever Cat were to go on vacation, do you think that she would like to go to the beach or climb cliffs? Climb cliffs. And last one, what do you think Clever Cat's favorite farm animal is? A cow or a horse? If you said cow, you are right. All right, the next thing we're going to do with Clever Cat's sound is we get to start something brand new. Boys and girls, you all have a Letterland reading book that your teacher sent to you. This is something that you need to have out and ready for today. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that so that you can get your special reading booklet out. You will also need a pencil and crayons or colored pencils. So 3 things, the book, crayons, and a pencil. All right, now we're going to start with our cover of our book. This is a special book that we're going to use all year. It's going to help us collect all of our special work that we're learning about our Letterlanders. So today, to show that we are the owners of our special books, we need to write our names in our books. So if you look at the front cover down here, it says name. So I'm going to go ahead and write my name. While I'm writing my name, Letterlanders, you can go ahead and write your name. Remember, don't write Mrs. K because this book belongs to me and your book belongs to you. Once you've done writing your name, you can save coloring the cover of your book for later. That's something you could do this afternoon or tonight or tomorrow or when you have some free time. We're going to go to the next page of our books, the very first page. And we know it's the very first page because there's a number 1 at the bottom. At the top, there is a special sentence that I'm going to read. It says, "This is Clever Cat." And today, you get to draw a picture of Clever Cat. And don't worry, I'll help you. I'm going to also draw mine. So for mine, I'm going to use my pencil first to draw the shape. Then I can use my crayons to color. So I'm going to draw Clever Cat. And I remember that Clever Cat has a big shape like this. Okay, and she kind of goes around like this. Now, if it's too hard for you to make a bubble letter like this, like her shape, you don't have to. I'm going to draw Clever Cat's ears because remember her ears are kind of peeking out from behind her shape. She also has 2 eyes, so I'm going to draw 2 circles for eyes, and you're just going to try your best too. Then I want to make the dots inside her eyes, and I'm going to kind of put them on this side And the reason why is because remember, Clever Cat is always looking in the reading direction. Now, I don't want to forget Clever Cat's little nose. And if she's a cat, remember when she says her sound, she strokes her whiskers. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to color her whiskers in. Okay. And then last, I'm going to make her little smile. She kind of has like a little smile like this. Now, if I want to, I can even color her in. I can use some yellow and color her all yellow in like this. Now, I'm doing this on my computer page, but when you do it on your page, it's going to look so much better. All right, and you're going to finish your Clever Cat. Now, here's something. If you want a challenge, around the outside of Clever Cat, you could draw some things that start with her sound, like cake or candles. So I can show you what that would look like. I'm going to quick draw a little candle. And you could do that too. Or you could think of other things like cow or something from our game from the last part. So have fun drawing your Clever Cat and make sure that you're ready so that you can show your teacher your beautiful drawings. Thank you for joining me, Letterlanders. Have a great day.